How would you describe that, Jeremy?
Well, I would say that's menacing.
Stroking beard menacingly. I think that's a good way to describe it. You're
Absolutely.
right here.
But right now we go to the ring. Thunder and Lightning, tag team champions, defending against former tag team champions Chicano well, it was supposed to be Stefano, but we know that Stefano was hurt. We get Vampiro as Chicano's partner, and so this should definitely be an interesting tag team match anytime we get Vampiro in the ring.
That is very true here. Chicano taking a huge power bomb there as Vampiro tries to gather his senses outside of the ring.
Real interesting tag team dynamics here. You got the champions Thunder and Lightning, obviously a wonderfully polished tag team. You've got Chicano, a seasoned tag team veteran, but in with a new partner, in with Vampiro. Vampiro, a man who's been talking a lot lately about how he's in the shadows. Nothing's going to get by him. He said there was many rats. We all thought that Ray Gonzalez was, oh wow, big thunderous, or I guess lightningus. It was Lightning doing the drop kick.
Certainly was. That big L on his pants, very reminiscent of a shirt Laverne wore.
Stefano definitely finding an uncomfortable chair in the back. Maybe we could get him a Barca lounger.
And now Lightning fish hooking Chicano, and now punching him in the head.
Well, Chicano has been isolated, as is Thunder and Lightning's game. Get the man isolated. They certainly don't want any part of Vampiro.
No.
I don't think anybody in the International Wrestling Association wants anything to do with Vampiro right now.
You're right. Forget that.
Well, for a list of superstars that might want something to do with Vampiro, you need to head to the web. You need to head to IWAPR.tv. Just type it into the web bar, IWAPR.tv. Rankings, title histories, results, everything you could ever need. It's IWAPR.tv.
It's a fantastic website, Jeremy. I was there just the other day here as Thunder.
There's another website.
Out.
There's another website I like, but I don't think I should tell you on air.
Oh, listen, Jeremy. Anyway, we've got Lightning here in the ring, lifting up Chicano, flinging him to the ropes here, missing the clothesline here, but not missing that power slam.
Power
Jeremy.
slam with authority there, and you see cradle the head, but Vampiro is in. Vampiro looking to get in that ring. The fans would love to see it. That may be another earplug moment for you and I if Vampiro can get tagged into this matchup.
It's a very good point there, Jeremy Sage, as Thunder goes to work on Chicano here. Chicano giving up at least 30, 40 pounds on this massive Thunder.
Well, look at the cover there. Not exactly a scientific cover, just two big ham hocks across the chest. Wasn't successful, just gets a 2, but they do maintain control, and Chicano lays lifeless in the middle of the ring. And you see Apollo in the back. Everybody in the IWA watching this matchup.
Jeremy Sage, is he gouging an eye there?
I'm not sure if he was really gouging the eye.
He's trying to pull out an eye, Jeremy.
Well, I think he's just helping him adjust his sight. That might be the problem Chicano has had in this matchup, is just a loss of vision.
I don't like it, Jeremy Sage.
Off the sporting of Thunder.
I don't like this at all. Thunder and Lightning, this whole new attitude, and as I mentioned before, these two guys seem to really be enjoying the opportunity to act like this.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now it seems as though it's Thunder in paradise, as he seems to be in control of this matchup.
It's a very good point there, but Stefano still in the back, hurt.
And that's brought out Vampiro, but at this point he's not been a part of the matchup. Chicano, he's got to be able to make that tag, and things will change when that happens, but right now he's not able to do it. Takes a boot from Lightning, gets the shot to the back of the head now.
Chicano's in trouble. These past few weeks, he's definitely been taking some abuse here in this danger zone that is the International Wrestling Association here.
Setting up the pump handle. Where are we going?
Looks like it might be some sort of pump handle slam.
And it's not so much a slam as he just drops him.
Good point.
Gravity, the tag team partner there, 1-2, just a kick out. Thunder and Lightning, I got to believe, just picking apart Chicano. Got to believe here it's just a moment or two away from a victory. I don't know that Vampiro's going to make it back into this matchup.
Blatant choke there from Lightning on
I wouldn't call it blatant.
Well, it was kind of in front of everybody.
I wouldn't even call it a choke.
Well, call it what you like in your Mr. Rogers world here. But Lightning striking Chicano across the chest.
And look at the punches to the neck. They've just picked him apart. Tell you what, the action's going to continue as Thunder and Lightning pick apart Chicano. Can he get to Vampiro? We'll see it right after this.
We are back. IWA Television, Vampiro and Chicano. Vampiro
I'll tell you what,
is in, Jeremy.
we got back right in time. Vampiro is in, kicks for one, kicks for the other, and Vampiro is letting them have it. The fans excited to hear it. Oh, but he took his eyes off the ball here. Fans cost Vampiro, Thunder and Lightning back in charge, and that was short-lived, Bowie.
Well, might be short-lived, but great dodge there by Vampiro, coming back there with a shuffle kick to the face, and now sending, looks like he sent, that's Lightning outside. He sent Lightning to the outside.
Well, now he's got isolated, one man in the ring, Thunder inside with him.
Nice, beautiful side slam there, Jeremy.
Well, Vampiro needs to make that cover. He took a little bit of damage, but he's got to be fresher than anybody else in the ring. Where's he headed? He's going out.
Hitting a big flying body press there on Lightning.
Well, he just flies with ease. Vampiro decides that, you know what, if I'm going to take care of one, I better make sure that his partner's decapacitated as well. Goes to the outside to Lightning, which leaves Thunder and Chicano in the ring. Anybody's ball game at this point, boy.
It certainly is. Wow. Chicano hitting a spear there on the massive Thunder.
And I'll tell you what, that takes a lot of leverage to be able to do that. El Profe misses with the briefcase, but I'll tell you what, Lightning does not miss with the big boot. Chicano struggles to make the cover. I don't know if he's going to be able to.
He certainly isn't here as Lightning strikes Vampiro with knife-edge chops. Chicano in the ring here with Thunder. Hits a big drop kick to the massive man.
Not sure where Thunder was trying to go, but he doesn't get it. He takes a bulldog for his efforts instead. And now Chicano's going to take flight. We've seen him do it so well in the past.
He has done it here. He hits it.
Senton, here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, wow, a rare miscue by Thunder and Lightning as Lightning drops the big elbow on his partner.
Lightning looking a little bit more like Laverne there. As I mentioned earlier, Thunder taking exception to it. And, baby.
Out of nowhere, Chicano walks into it.
I think they were setting that up now, Jeremy Sage.
Well, Vampiro able to stop it just in time at a 2 count. I thought it was over there. Vampiro trying to save this one. Vampiro in for the injured Stefano. Not the regular tag team that we're used to, but Vampiro and Chicano holding themselves well. Now Profe in with the briefcase. No, sir.
Hits himself with the briefcase there.
Profe, not exactly the definition of coordinated.
Oh, no.
And Vampiro is deposited to the mat.
Bad news there. Wanting to go to the fans there. Probably should have paid attention to those two big, massive men in the ring.
Well, right now they've seen to, where are they taking Vampiro? They're trying to take him over to a corner.
They are, Jeremy.
Well, I'm not quite sure. That's what they're doing.
No.
They've got the handcuffs. El Profe breaks out the handcuffs.
Jeremy Sage, this is dirty right now. They're going to put him in. They've got it. They've got it secured on his wrist. They're trying to get it on the ropes.
Well, Vampiro now locked up in the corner. And Chicano, leave. Chicano, you run away.
No, Chicano's not running away. Hits a double noggin knocker on Thunder and Lightning here.
He's braver than he is smart at this point.
Oh, Ray Gonzalez clipping him.
Well, the family now picking apart Chicano. Chicano paying the price for aligning himself with Shane weeks ago. Oh, look at him, he's got the knuckles.
This is bad news.
Putting the knuckles on his right across the fist, and a big right hand from Blitz. That may very well bust him open here.
Yeah, that
did.
Punch landed there on Chicano. You're right. And another punch on Chicano.
Look at him struggle to his feet. Those are just the hardest shots I've ever seen alone, let alone wrapped in brass knuckles.
Oh, God, here's another one.
Stefano trying to come out, but Tigress catches him. Stefano already injured. Diamante was waiting. Talk about a well-coordinated attack.
And now Blitz making his way to the ring
and the
here.
Golden Boy arrived, but they're no match.
They are no match here. Got to tell you, this New Millennium family's taking control here. Looks like Chicano's getting ready to get him, setting him up for a figure 4.
Well, Booyah, we have seen a war, an absolute war of different groups of people over the last few weeks. More people arrived to
Super Adams coming out here.
Try to stop the action, but at no point, and we have Chaparro in the ring.
That is Chaparro, Jeremy Sage.
Chaparro just kicked the champ.
Chaparro did kick the champ. You know what? He's sick of it. He's staying in that ring. He needs to get out of there right now, Jeremy Sage, but he's gonna try and buck up.
He's got a hands-on managerial approach, but he's paying for it.
Yeah, there was no sense in doing that. Sometimes you got to swallow your pride, because right now Chaparro getting that knee looks like he's about to eat a figure 4.
Well, Chaparro now in a lot of trouble. Yeah, there it is. You see there, Chicano busted wide open. Chaparro in all sorts of trouble here.
Jeremy Sage, we have yet again the Millennium family participating in one of the biggest beatdown massacres here, Jeremy. This is a bloodbath.
It's so well orchestrated at this point. Everybody in a place, they're positioned throughout the arena for maximum effect.
Here comes Apollo.
But Apollo had slashed him at the ring, and this may be something they weren't counting on. And now the family bails. Good move by the family. They know when to leave. They did exactly what they needed to do.
That's right here. They needed to do it because this Millennium family has been disgusting when it comes to these kind of fearsome attacks.
Well, Apollo and Slash saving what's left of anybody in the ring, but I don't think they did much saving. All they did was run them off. Damage done as Apollo and Slash are in the ring now. The family assimilating on the outside now. Apollo on the inside. Down the road, we're going to see Ray Gonzalez and Shane. And Ray Gonzalez like a magnet to that microphone.
Certainly is. He's saying there. Looking at all the representatives here, and Apollo's trying to call him back in.
Apollo wants him back. Vampiro's still locked up, handcuffed to that ring apron, or to the ring rope.
Calling for a one-on-one fight here. Chicano once again split open.
And right now, again, the main event still in question. Ray Gonzalez out here involved quite a bit. So is Apollo. Those two men will meet later on tonight. That's our main event. Ray is supposed to tag with Diamante to take on Apollo and Shane. But at this point, we don't even know what Shane's status is.
We certainly don't. These two will meet here momentarily.
Lets the fans know that they'll never be like him, and that's absolutely right. These fans will never measure up to a man like Ray Gonzalez.
I think many of these fans probably have a lot more integrity than this Ray Gonzalez right now.
Have you looked around our crowd lately, Bowie?
Well, come on, Jeremy Sage, you gotta give these fans more credit.
No, I don't.
Well, listen, Jeremy. Fact is, right now, Ray Gonzalez is just out of his mind.
Well, Ray Gonzalez may be out of his mind, but he's out of his mind, and he's the heavyweight champion. I wouldn't mind being both of those things, but he's going to have to put that title on the line against Shane down the road. We got that contract signing, still have no date, still don't have a status on Shane.
Yep.
Our main event tonight up in the air. And, gee, when else do we find ourselves up in the air? It seems like it's a week after week occurrence, Bowie.
There's all sorts of chaos here. And officials, wow, checking on Chaparro.
Chaparro is hurt bad. It's one thing for one of the athletes of the IWA to get assaulted like that, but the general manager not used to action, not used to contact like that, picked apart. We're going to try to fix this up. We're going to try to get some answers on the main event.